Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, we're James with Games. And today, I'm marked safe from Hurricane Fiona. So that's good news. Missed the Starflight stream yesterday, which was a drag. Didn't get to play in Starflight, but here we are for Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. Happening as planned. Very excited for this. It's a bit of a bummer because I don't think I would have beaten Starflight yesterday if I had had time to stream it, but I think I would have got close. And I only want to beat Quest for Glory 2 today, but I think I'm going to get close. Which means it's probably on schedule for a really triumphant weekend next weekend. I don't know. Maybe I need to go long next Saturday on Starflight. Who knows? But today is Quest for Glory 2. It is episode 4 of our playthrough together. So I'm just making some adjustments here. My computer has changed its mind once again about what the volume numbers mean in terms of the volume being output from my speakers. And yes, I could solve this by just using my headphones, but I'm lazy. So instead, we're going to solve it by me adjusting levels till I can just barely hear the music and it's not feeding back into the microphone really badly. Launching the old DOS box. Here we go. Firing her up. Oh ho! Hello, Waffle Syrup. Also marked safe from Hurricane Fiona, so that's good. We, I believe, as we were discussing off air, you actually got your power back before me, which is surprising in a way, because I'm like right in the downtown core. But I honestly thought, like, yesterday I was like, I bet we have power back by noon. And we didn't get it till 4, which is not that bad. Except whenever I looked at the back window, I could see, well, across the street they have power, and also a few down the block in either direction they seem to have power. I was starting to get worried that we might be in a bad way because it might have turned out to be something local to us that they're like, geez, most downtown has power. We got to move on. We got other people to help. But no, it came back. I was very, very happy. What'd you get up to? Play any board games or anything during the hurricane? Okay, here I am. Oh, well, the estimates. Little pro tip from an old hand at being in Nova Scotia, Raseir. The estimates are always absurd. Like they're always like, we'll get you your power back in 6 days, and then it's just back later that day. I think they're conservative because they don't want to miss. I guess I wonder if they've had a process of calibrating the overestimates to try to find the spot where we're definitely going to hit this. And people are going to be like, oh, wow, they got the power back on early. Without people calling to complain about the estimate. Because, there's got to... I'm in the downtown core, and it was like, we'll get your power back on by Tuesday at midnight. And because I'm an old hand, I was like, that's not true. But I can easily imagine someone who didn't know calling it in. What games are you playing, Waffle Syrup? Okay, I'm standing here. I gotta think for a moment. Where are we? What have we done? We've done a lot of things. Okay, so check it out. Let me break down the accomplishments of last week. The air demon came to town. Kill Dr. Lucky. That sounds like a fantastic game just based on its name. I'd be lying if I said I'd ever heard of it, let alone had any idea what it is. So do feel free to share. Yeah, so the air demon came to Shapeir, and I was able to defeat it by trapping it in a bellows, which I was happy about. And then the earth demon also came to town. We just slaughtered it. That was just embarrassing. Just pounded it with fireballs 3 times. It broke. Fire darts. Flame darts. And my flame darts are pretty mighty. I'm very skilled at them. So skilled that Detect Magic is the only spell that I'm even half as good at as I am at casting Flame Dart. What is it? Is it like... It sounds like if I had to guess based on the name... Oh, here we go. Cooperative thing. I was thinking this either has to be a co-op game or an asymmetrical game. Because, I mean, even in co-op, it's clearly asymmetrical. The AI is playing by different rules than you. But that was the feeling I had. Well, that sounds fun. I'll have to read about that. Always on the lookout for new games that I'll never, ever have time to play. Oh! Is there like a middle ground of like everyone can lose that inspires some cooperation, or is it pure just everyone for themselves killing grandfather? So sorry, I should start playing for anyone who tuned in to watch some Quest for Glory 2 and not just to watch me learn about a game from the chat. Okay, wait. Alright, I want to go back to Shapeir. So, actually, I need to look at my compass, don't I? Good. So we'll go north and then east, I believe. That part's easy. Yeah, the air demon game, we trapped it in a bellows. The earth demon game, we smashed it. We captured it in a bag. Then we used it as fertilizer. Because another thing I was able to accomplish was the freeing, or the almost freeing of, oh no, I'm forgetting her name. Hold on. This can't stand. Let me just take a look at the spreadsheet. I'm sure I wrote it down. Julinar, Fruits of the Pomegranate, the healer, who in an Arabian Nights-esque little fable had been turned into a tree by a djinn who was actually doing it to save her in that unhelpful way that shades of the Metamorphoses of Ovid alongside the Arabian Nights. Because, you know, the Greek gods, and who were later the Roman gods, really did, I don't know, hold on. Is my microphone doing its bullshit thing? Am I quiet? I live, Stimpinski. Yeah, I'm a little quiet. It feels good every time there's a storm and I'm not killed by it. It's a good feeling. Feels better than being killed by the storm, I assume. Yeah, honestly, like, I haven't done anything outside of my apartment except, like, take the garbage down since the storm. I haven't gone to the store or anything. So, to me, hey, Unce, I haven't seen anything. Yeah, I'll post it to the Discord for sure. That'll be the first place I head with the news of my own demise. The, right, thanks, Unce, Mr. Awajid. Effendi, my dear Effendi. Alright, I'm home. My home away from home, Shapeir. Don't think I'm originally from Shapeir. Although you wouldn't know that I'm not originally from Shapeir when you see me rocking the pants of Shapeir so effectively here. And the vest. Took to the sartorial aspects here, like a fish to water. Okay, sunset approaches. Excellent. Day 13 is almost over. And here's what we know is coming. A water elemental. Maybe it isn't coming, but it seems like it must be, just in the basic principles of storytelling. We've had a fire elemental, an air elemental, and an earth elemental. Probably a water one's coming. And likewise, I know that on day 17, so we're about to go into day 14, on day 17, a caravan to Raseir will come. And obviously our ultimate quest here, that's going to get us an audience with the Sultan and acclaimed and stuff, and then probably heading on with Uhura to whatever her African-themed kingdom is called, is restoring the Emir to Raseir. And presumably whoever's taken over Raseir is the one sending these elementals. So, there's a real good chance we're waking up tomorrow and the water elemental is on the prowl. If that doesn't come to pass, it'll be a bit weird because I'm not sure what else I have to do besides wait. So we'll just have a day to kill, day 14, if the water elemental is scheduled to arrive on the 15th. So as I was saying, I haven't been outside, except for the brief within my apartment complex because it's a really weird building. To take the garbage out, I actually have to temporarily go outside. But besides that, I haven't been out. And as a result, actually, you know what? It's worth just checking. How am I for... Yeah, I could buy some rations right now, and I will. And I guess there's no reason not to fill up my water skins. It's free. Ah, landlords. I guess a lot depends. Like, what's the vacancy rate, you know? Probably when if people are going to pounce on anything, you can probably get away with it. I'm not sure what the situation is where you are. Certainly, we have had a very low vacancy rate in my city for a very long time. So it's a desperate housing situation where people want to live in a place. So, especially when the wave of students comes in around September. It's probably a real nice time to be a landlord. You're probably just going on the marketplace, whatever marketplace you're advertising on, and just being like, place this much. Come see it. I won't describe it to you over the phone. Not even how many bedrooms. Okay. May I buy some rations, please. Boom. All right. Got the rations. So, to finish my thought, haven't been outside in a way that has allowed me to see the city at all. And if I look out any of the windows, like all our windows face east, all pointing in one direction, so I don't have a big 360-degree view. You wouldn't think that the most powerful hurricane that has ever hit this neck of the woods just came through. Looks fine. But I know for a fact from being told by the news and by Danielle, who did go to see her grandparents, check on them. Wow, that's a tricky It's tough for me to do the math on that in my mind, but it sounds like a better setup than here vis-a-vis tenants, which I'm not surprised. If I had to guess whether the situation for tenants was better in Nova Scotia, Canada, or Germany, I would have bet on Germany. Hold on a second. We're getting no audio in the mix, aren't we? Let me see what I can do here. I can't hear anything. Okay, now I can hear a little bit. It looks like it's coming through in the mix. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Okay, now I guess there's not a ton to do. I should look at my pills situation. No reason not to buy more pills. Ah, interesting. We don't have that terminology, but it is which you can have, like, some places have like all amenities. Like, I've heard of people living in places where like the internet is paid for. That's not super common. Or internet is, I should say, paid for. Like the landlord's paying for it for you. Rather, it's incorporated in the rent. The big one is usually heat or hot water. Like whether you're paying for that or not. Pretty rare unless you're renting a house. Dedev! Glad you're here. Sorry that I'm sad that we missed Starflight yesterday. And doubly sad that I didn't, I told myself, I'll just create, if the power doesn't come on, I wanted to manifest that the power would be back on by noon. And if it doesn't, I'll fire up my phone and I'll make a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot and I'll log in and I'll cancel it on Twitch and I'll announce it on the Discord. And it didn't work out that way. The mobile hotspot was just terrible. I couldn't get Discord open. Right. Harik, you lovable jerk. Boom. Okay. I've got so many dinars. No reason not to buy a pack of every pill. Mana pills, mere 15 dinars. Yeah, honestly, that's mere to me. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even... Here, let me throw some dinars at you. And if it's not enough, tell me. I'll throw another handful. But I don't need no, and I don't need change. I'm a high roller now. Oh no. I've purchased healing pills and mana pills. Might as well get some vigor pills. Some speed. Yes. Well, we were super safe. No big catastrophes for us in the downtown. Biggest challenge I'm dealing with right now is just my own institution is 3:15 where we are in Atlantic Daylight Time on the Sunday, and the university still hasn't said whether campus is open tomorrow. I think that they're hoping, like they do not want to close campus tomorrow because they just closed campus the previous Monday for the Queen. And this hurricane, I think, underscores why there are flaws, which is randomly canceling very, entire days of school during the university semester. Stimpinski, I had a real bad experience where we had to check about that. I was moving into a place where we had to get our own oil. Campus is closed. Thank you, waffle syrup. Okay, that's what I thought would happen. It's a little bit frustrating to lose 2 Mondays in a row, but okay. Now I know and I can plan accordingly. Awesome. Okay, what am I doing right now? There's nothing left to do. Oh, wait. Can I report my victory to the Enchantress? My, rescue of, the healer. I haven't fully rescued her. She's still a tree, but she's a tree who looks like a lady, and she grew a fruit of happiness. I think someone who actually loved her needs to be there to break the curse, which seems tricky since she's been a tree for a very long time. So that's rough. But she seems to be much happier as a happy, lady-looking tree with fruit. Alright. Happy lurking, Stupinski. Let us know when you're back. Yeah, once I was moving into a place where we needed to do oil heating, and so we asked, how much does it normally cost? And they gave us a quote based on what the last tenants had supposedly paid that was turned out, in hindsight, to be a lie. And then we described the place to the oil company to get a budget plan where they charge you the same amount every month based on an estimate of what you'd have to pay, and then you square up or they pay you back if it was an overestimate. And so we described everything about the place, and they were like, okay, that should cost about this much a month. And we paid that much a month. And it turned out not only did did they lie to us clearly about what the previous tenants were paying, they probably never even checked. Just said a number that sounded good. But the place was extraordinarily poorly insulated, including that there were heating pipes, like hot water pipes, that were in a part of the structure that was not even heated or insulated in any way, and they didn't have insulation around them. And anyway, we wound up having to pay $1,800 to square up the heating bill. I was very angry about that. It was not cool. The landlord's sister was a cabinet minister in the provincial government at the time. Well, Aziza knows she's not going to congratulate me. It's okay. I'm not doing this for the congrats. I'm doing it for the glory, which I guess is actually an overlapping concept. So maybe you could... no congrats. All right. Farewell, my dear. It's always a pleasure conversing with you, Aziza. We're out of there. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything left to do but go get some, catch some Z's, and we'll see if the water elemental shows up in town tomorrow. Welcome, hero. Hey, Shameir, you don't have to stand up. Come on, we're pals. You can remain, seated and great. Shameer's a pro. He's not going to do that. And I guess he has to keep up appearances for his other customers too. It's understandable. Okay, let's sleep the night away. Night is still young on day 13. Great. Have a good sleep. Wake up much refreshed. Welcome, hero. Can't remember who that guy is. Anyway, probably not important. Or maybe it turns out to be important. Of course, my directory is full. Well, I don't mind replacing old saves now. Day 14. Saved it. Alright. Maybe the water elemental's going. Because we got 14, 15, and 16. We got 3 days here. So, it might just turn out there's time to kill. But hopefully not. Is what's his name? Because we did this other thing where I found out, there's this evil sorcerer who can cast a spell to transform. Aha! The water elemental shows up. She's going to show up here in the fountain. And she did. And there she is. The well-kept plazas of Shapeir. Ah, okay. Hold on. Look at elemental. Watery tart. And she's definitely got a seductiveness to her. That is a lady elemental. And fair enough. Fair enough. Flows like water, just like a dancer. Not that men can't be dancers. I believe anyone can be a dancer if they put their mind to it. Right. I'm so distracted. Sexy elemental that I can't even get my map out and look at it. Okay. Let's go. Get the lowdown. Now Aziza will have something to tell us. We're gonna defeat the water elemental somehow, and then it's just wait for the caravan, I think. The passage of time is much more significant to the experience of this game than it was to the first one. And I imagine that'll probably carry on through the series. Which we'll find out in time. So far, but remember that what we found is if we just let it go too long, and possibly it's related to the movements of the stars and the planets, according to the astrologer. Yes, I would like some tea, Aziza. I don't have any tea for myself today because I realized, just as I was about to make my tea before the stream, that I'm not sure I can trust the milk. I probably can, the yogurt was fine. But I didn't want to find out live on Twitch. I had one accidentally drinking expired milk experience in my entire life, which was dirty play on the part of either the grocer or the the combat. There was a lot more combat I found in the first game, in Quest for Glory 1, because you had to go out into the danger zone much more frequently. Combats don't happen in the town where you spend a lot of time. So I've definitely done less fighting in this game, which is odd because also the combat is much better here than it was in the first game. Yeah, I drank sour milk by mistake once in my life because either the grocer or the manufacturer, the dairy, it was bag milk, and they put an in the future expiry date on the bag of bags of bag milk. Bag milk, I don't know if that exists anywhere outside of Nova Scotia anymore, but it's just literally like it's milk in a bag. You put it in a jug, you cut the corn rock, pour it. And yeah, so they printed a future expiry date on the bag containing 3 bags of milk. But the expiry date on the bags of milk themselves was already expired when we bought it. And so I sat down. I'm a real gulper when I go to drink my milk. And so I was like, well, and then I was like, something's a miss here. And there was a lot of horrible gagging and choking, so didn't want to repeat that by mistake on the stream. So I just said, fine, no tea. Really, Aziza? There, okay. It was because you gotta ask, not just tell her. If I don't admit that I need help, she won't give it to me. The essence of water is attraction. The elemental will draw all water into itself. It can draw water from the very body of the human who approaches it. It's heavy. In the fountain, the water elemental will draw upon the boundless magical stream which is the lifeblood of the city. Starting to seem more sinister, eh, Wolf Syrup? People will be dying of thirst as it grows in power enough to engulf the entire city in a flood. Jeez. As long as the water elemental is in the fountain, the elemental cannot be harmed or contained. It is only vulnerable to once away from the fountain, it will be drawn to the nearest source of water. You might then contain it. Yeah, like there are a fair amount of random fights in the desert, but you don't need to spend that much time in the desert. So like I killed a whole lot of bandits and like a few scorpions and one jackalware at night before I was informed there's a bug in the game where if you kill too many jackalwares it just can't function anymore. And I killed one ghoul once. And that's been it so far. Okay, so alright. The water elemental has to be lured away. The frustrating part is that, in fact, because I think I saw a keyword, but the thing scrolled too fast, so I think I have to ask her again. Hey, she said thank you for the kindness. She knows that I helped the healer. That's great. Also, I noticed that I was able to knock immediately and go back in, so I think the time I couldn't knock immediately and go back in, she was offended that I did not say farewell before I stood up from the table. She's big on manners. Listen to the sound of flowing water, and funny about that, yeah. Okay, so I just gotta get the one clause that I missed that I think was important. No, don't apologize for distracting me. I love distraction. I thrive upon it. Brutal combination. Like, you could just use a great flood and engulf the entire city. That'll kill everybody. You don't need to dehydrate them. There, it is only vulnerable to air. I was pretty sure I saw that out of the corner of my eye, but it auto advanced too quickly. Alright, so we gotta get the thing away from the fountain. The bellows! And then we need to lure it to another container. Is that just one of my water skins? Seems quite possible. If it's not, then, you know, we'll have to work a little. I guess I'll just go to the Gates Plaza so we can have the drama of walking to the battle. Update the day 4 save, or replace it, I guess. Here we go. So yeah, if the flask is, like my own water skin is where I can contain this thing, then this is no problem. But let's find it. Okay, I don't want to go too close on account of not wanting to be destroyed. Use bellows. That part worked. Your efforts managed to blow the water elemental to the fountain temporarily, but it quickly returned when you stopped. Well, why'd I stop? Okay. Let me try this one more time. Blow it away. Blow her away. Okay. So she's going to go back quick when I stop. Do I need to... Can I turn off the fountain? Is there a button atop the fountain or something like that? Who would know? Usually there's been, one interested townsfolk who is passionate about the given elemental. Harikatar knew about fire. And Keep On Laughing knew about air. And earth was so easy. I think Aziza just told me earth. If I'm not... Okay, hold on. Use bellows. Yeah, she's just gonna go right back. Alright. Can I just... No. Cannot just announce that I'm going to turn off the fountain here. So... I need to learn about the fountain. I don't think Harikatar is going to be helpful here. I think that'll be the goal, ultimately, Waffle Syrup. It's just that it needs to be separated from the fountain first. And right now, it separates from the fountain far too temporarily. Maybe it is a thing about setting up a separate water trap, like set up a jug, or something like that, already on the ground, and then when you blow her, she's closer to that. Maybe. But let's go around and talk to folks and see if we can learn more about the water elemental. I do not think that Harik is going to be helpful here. Besides to be like, fire elementals are better than water elementals. Okay. Right. Doesn't matter what I say first. Tell about water elemental. Oh, he's just listening. Our relationship is progressing. He respects me now. Well, I hope you'll feel out how to deal with it. The city won't survive without water. Or whatever he said. Yeah, you and me both, pal. Alright. Well, thank you, I guess, Harik. And we have our other shop in this plaza that I might as well check out. Wow. I wasn't entirely sure that walking that close... Yeah, see? I've doomed myself. Kiss of death. For your information, go with the flow is just an expression. Wave bye-bye, everyone. Yeah, that was a mess up on my part. Okay, let's talk to everybody about the water elemental. I know the fountain is the heart of the city. How do you stop the beating heart of the city? If indeed you can. Ha! The Kata do have that concern. They like the fountain because it's pretty. But it is wet. And that's not great. They don't love that part. What if, occurs to me, maybe the dervish? Hello, Shamin? Oh, of course, it's just Abdullah. Yeah, it's a bad misfortune. We should all die of thirst. I think you mean shall, not should. Really, what we actually believe, Abdullah, is that We shouldn't all die of thirst. You think that would be bad? Okay, so, alright. Keep on laughing is probably not our answer. The astrologer is probably not our answer. But when you have the ability to teleport around town with a magical map, water rules this day, both lack of it and the surfeit of it. You should either invest heavily in water, in wine, or water wings. Yeah. The water elemental at this time would be deadly. The dragon is high, and all things magical in nature are more powerful. Oh yeah. Oh, that's all you got for me? Do you know how to turn off this fountain? Is that a thing? Alright. Well, I'll leave you to the stars, pal. I got places to go and I got things to do. Alright. Well, obviously we've talked to her. Probably still not going to get invited in. But I should also ask, I should remind myself what everyone sells, because maybe there is an obvious, jewelry. Oh, but she has a pin for me. Well, fine. 500 dinars. Would I care to bargain? Yes. Such a shame that we could not make a deal. The pin was truly perfect for you. Perfect for you. Yeah. I mean, if it's that perfect, I mean, come on. I got a lot of dinars and not a lot to spend them on. I'll give you 50 dinars for this pin, but no, it's not enough. What do you sell? Carpets. There is some kind of gag about, spilling the water elemental and absorbing it into the carpet. That's clearly not what we do, but that would be funny. Do you know how... Ever heard about how to turn this off? Mafnt. I wasn't talking to you, townsperson. Okay. Okay. When we go towards the palace, they're just going to be like, hey, you've only saved this city 3 times. You think that's good enough to get an appointment with our sultan? Long may he reign? Okay. Alright. We can always, of course, head to the Fighters Plaza. Never heard of plazas. Could never hurt to check out the guild hall. Maybe Uhura or Rakesh have some insight. Well, not Rakesh. So, here at Spielberg. You think you want to go practice some? I could use workout. This stuck to door with knife. I think maybe you should find better place to pass notes. Well, here's something. You read the crumpled paper with the nearly illegible scrawl and small torn spot. Tomorrow night is your last night. You'll get your final orders then. Be seeing you. I'm not clear on any way in which that's addressed to me. But okay. You heard about this water elemental? Water be very much needed here. If water elemental in the Fountain Plaza not stopped, there'd be no water. And soon, there'd be no people. Yep, that's the grim situation I'm trying to deal... Oh, wait, hold on. Shouldn't have left. I don't know why she would know anything about turning off the fountain or trapping the elemental, but... in the interest of thoroughness, I mean, if I had just let go of the bellows thing, we'd have been here all day without achieving anything last Sunday. Thank you, Uhura, but I was hoping you had some details about where the tap is for the fountain. Alright. Farewell, waffle syrup. My water skins cannot be filled today, for the very fountain is beset with an elemental of water, and no one can even get a drink. Yeah. Any insight into what we might do about the fountain? The fountain is very beautiful, but it is also very wet. Yeah, I know, but okay. I mean, it might be that I already have everything I need, and I'm just not thinking it through. Wait! My aunt, Toshar the Potter, was nearly caught by the elemental which now inhabits the fountain. Is she okay? It can be said that all kata are related to one another. We are all family. But not all by blood, right? Because, you know, it's not great for the gene pool. It is wet. The kata agree. There's absolutely no chance our jerk buddy, Isun. No. Oh, there. I was like, has he barred his doors to us forever because I borrowed his bellows? What do you want now? Well, I mean, you do seem like a technically gifted fellow. You know about this fountain? Okay. What if... Settle you down. Okay. No, we're not going to get anywhere with... I did not think that Isun was going to be helpful here. But now I know that he's not going to be helpful. So, the question is, do I want to go mess around more, or do I want to pop down to the dervish, who definitely likes water, since he hangs out around a fountain? And also, I did a cool thing that he told... Yeah, okay, I've talked myself into it. Let's go report to the dervish, and then, one way or another, we gotta get down to the solving of the challenge. Good day, hero. Uns? Effendi? Alright. We hop on our green source. And we're out of here. Where is the dervish exactly? It's what? Like a bunch south? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 south, and then 3 east. But there's also there's a skull that I can recognize somehow. Something like that. So 1, 2, this is 3, I think. Then it's going to flip around. We're going to come in from the bottom on the next screen. Devious trick to render navigation more difficult. And we come up here, aha! The Griffin Skull Rock. Then we head east, which is left counterintuitively because they flipped the compass on us. Oh man, what are you doing to yourself? Not a lot of tactics involved in that one. He says he's outside, but he ain't that outside. I guess he forgot how we act outside. Man who waits too late gets no response from man who waits even later. Hero business, like eating peanuts. Why is that, dervish? What do you mean? Once you start, it's very hard to stop. Haha, it's true, I'm very heroic. The water elemental is to water, as the lodestone is to metal. Yes, thank you, I knew that. Ask about fountain. You know anything about the fountain? Where all men share, no man thirsts. Well put. I have lost my source. It's not great. But okay. It's okay. We'll make it back. 2 screens. 3rd screen. Griffin Skull Rock. Heading north. Just gotta steer around a rock. Oh, he was going to steer for me, wasn't he? Pterosaurus, that's not great. In fact, how about... No! I didn't mean... Okay. Running north. Yes. I forgot. That's another monster that I've fought. But the Pterosaurus lives up to its name. And I do not anticipate the fight going well for the hero if I try to throw down with it. Fortunately, just like back in Spielberg, random monsters aren't fond of following you into non-empty navigation screens. So once we can see town, he's done. Chase is over. Over. Alright. Here we go. Come back. Fendi? I did, but I'm glad to hear that they do find their way back. Because I've grown fond of the little guy these past 2 weeks. This fortnight. Alright. So, seems very possible. Let me look at my inventory. Very possible I've just already got everything I need. What if I got 2 empty pots and mostly full water skins? Can I fill the pots with water? I mean, obviously not here. Oh, it's frustrating because now I'm like, can I fill the pots with water? Okay. Okay, if I'm messing around a bunch and I haven't found anything, maybe filling a pot with water, putting it on the ground, blowing the thing off, and then just getting her to prefer the other one would be the way. I don't know. Frustrating thing, of course, is I can't fill it up at the fountain, so I would need to go back. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to update the day 14 save. Right here. Go back to the dervish, to the oasis, and see if I can do this fill the pot thing. And if I cannot do the fill the pot thing, then I will just load. And we'll get back here as fast as possible. Alright. Just heading south till I see the Griffin Skull Rock. And then I've got to go east. Find out, and we'll come back. Next time I fire up Starflight, I know that I need to find the planet Sphexies, which is important to the Veloxi and therefore probably in their territory. So I don't know if finding it is going to involve trawling through, or if it's going to involve going up, trawling through while constantly talking to Veloxi who I meet until one of them gives the game away. I don't know. Try both. There's some aliens that I still haven't met that I'd love to go try to meet. Excellent, Stimpinski. Cooking anything exciting? Pterosaurus. No, don't. Okay. This is I'm playing a dangerous game. That's true. Especially with older buildings that have been like converted a lot to add or concatenate or separate and create multiple units. Okay. Not what I was trying to do. Also not what I was trying to do, but I guess it's good. Okay. That answers the question, I think. Alright. Alright. Back to town. There's also the possibility that it has something to do with these notes, although I'd bet against that being the case. If anything, it seems possible that this is a one-day elemental. And if I go to sleep, I've doomed the city. Ah, I miss shawarma. It seems like it shouldn't be hard to have, like, you know, a vegetarian alternative to shawarma. Just stick some kind of veggie protein thing in there and, like, even tofu and spice the same. But none of the many Mediterranean or Middle Eastern places around here do it. You want shawarma, you're eating some chicken, buddy. Or some beef, or whatever. Hurts to be excluded. Okay. What's the plan here? Alright. Well, those were all worth a shot, I guess. Okay. Let me just actually, during this scene, yeah, there is that moment where I do have input options. Could it be as simple as no, because I can't actually. It gives me the illusion of having options, but I can't actually type anything until she's already gone back. So it can't be something like, I was thinking, what if I throw my water skin at her once I blow her out of there? Okay, she's only vulnerable to air. You know what? Right. I didn't talk to Keep On Laughing about this because obviously he's the air guy, not the water enthusiast. But given that air is implicated here, what if he has some thoughts? Alright, I could have and should have just walked to his place. I'm in fact required to. What would it be today, matey? Did you see the swell elemental that's made such a splash in the fountain? Listen, she's awful soppy and tends to gush, but I tell you, Eddie, I don't mean to deluge you. There's an undercurrent of still water running steep. Yes, thank you. If I were you, I'd rain away. Yeah, ha! Great puns, buddy, but this is actually a serious situation. Ahoy, me boy, and chivvy me timbers. You got what it takes to make a lady less limber. Pieces of 8, mate, and blow the maid down. Sweep her off her feet and then clear out of town. Pieces of 8? Like money? How does that play into things? Did you clarify? No. There will be no clarification. Ask about. Asking you about the fountain. Yeah, I know that. Okay. One more time. Run it back for me. Pieces of 8, mate. In the end, like, if she's such a magnet to water that, like, a puddle near the fountain will take her. Beware, Larry. Yes, beware. Should have said be wary, Larry. But anyway, alright. I'm just gonna ignore you for a moment. Keep on laughing. Okay, so then what if the pieces of 8 thing is... That isn't useful here. Are you sure? Okay. No. Okay. What do I have? What if it's coins instead of dinar? No, because I was saying coins anyway. Okay, I've got flowers. But hardly seems important. Poison cure pills I've never had to use. Containers of oil, which I've never had to use. Map. I don't know. Isn't useful. Okay. Would it be useful somewhere else for some reason? Like, it understands me, I guess. Okay, what if... No, because I'm not going to be able to type use coins. Or throw coins. Okay. Only weakness is air. The only air I have is this air elemental in the bellows. Can't throw anything in the fountain. No one's telling me anything about how I might be able to turn the fountain off. One more time. What did you say? Okay. Pieces of 8 made and blow the maid down. Sweep her off her feet, then clear out of town. Can I pour water on the ground somehow? Feels like creating a puddle. Use water skin. Haha. There. Okay. It was not a figure out the puzzle problem. It was a wrestle the text parser into submission problem. I had the idea. And boom. 20 points. That's why they call this guy the hero. Spielberg, and eventually Shapeir. Good stuff. Okay. Get water skin. Boom. Alright. That might come in handy. Having some magic water. No extra points for picking it up, but that's fair enough. We've replaced the save. Day 14 is a successful day so far. Excellent. Well, it's time to brag. Let's make the rounds. Give everyone a chance to congratulate us for being so cool and successful and brave and clever. Okay, fine. Want to see my water skin? Okay. Okay. Never mind. Just trust me, Uhura. I'm very cool. Very, very heroic guy. Always have been. At least since that time I was in Spielberg. Before then I was merely in training, I admit. None of you want to congratulate me as I walk through? Let's go see Harik. Now, day's over. Okay. Hey, that was a good day of hero work. Maybe we'll find out when we go back to the guild in the morning. Maybe it'll be another note. Welcome, hero. Thank you, Shamin. I always do feel welcome here. Not least because you don't require me to pay for my board. Alright, we sleep till dawn. We awaken much refreshed. The Enchantress Aziza sends you this message of gratitude and requests that you visit her home tomorrow. It is said Uhura at the guild hall has a message for you as well. I thought she might. Alright. Well, whatever day 11 purse... Oh, right. I was concerned that picking up Omar's purse might be stealing and not helping, but it wasn't. Okay, day 15. 2 days, 15 and 16. And then the caravan arrives and we're off to Raseir. The showdown with the evil sorcerer, who, spoiler alert, I plan to defeat with the reverse spell. He'll cast a spell, I'll bounce it back. That's my gimmick. Not sure if that's going to be the answer to every final enemy throughout this series, but it is so far. All right. No, hold on. Can I give a dinar instead? What a wonder! Is it a dream? Oh, Effendi, there is no end to your goodness. Yeah. Limitless goodness. That's what they say about me. I don't let it go to my head, but that is what they say. I have heard it said. So, you're the Spielberg. You think you want to go practice some? I could use workout. This time the note be stuck to door with an old sword. Tell your friend I will show him where to stick it next time. The next time. You read a large torn spot this time, not a small torn spot. This is a more aggressive ripping of the note. At nightfall tonight, go to the door at the end of Safe Darb off Scary Darb. Obey or you'll regret it. Safe Darb off a Scary Darb. Night, go to the door at the end of Safe Darb. Comma, off, Scary Darb. All right. Now we got something to do later in the day. So that's good. Keeping things busy and lively. We got a visit to pay tomorrow on the 16th day and tonight on the 15th night. So we aren't going to be just twiddling our thumbs waiting for the caravan. That's nice to know. I'm going to run to the washroom. So a brief intermission, folks. Hang tight. I'll be right back with you. Boom. We're back at her. All right. Nightfall tonight. Yes, we have our message. So this evening there's something to do. Don't know what we're going to do all day while we wait for night to... Day is just dawning. Well, here's the thing I can do. Thank you, Thedev. My one concern here, not concern, but one thing that occurred to me, I need to open the manual because otherwise I'm walking around. My apologies, Tim Pinsky. Otherwise I'm walking around, having to look at all the street signs until I find the right one. But if the game's own official paratext will just tell me. There's a Fendi Darb, which is not Saif Darb. There it is. Okay. It's just right by the Plaza of the Fighters. So I'll need to come back here this evening. Can't think of anything else I need to do. Aziza wants to see me tomorrow, so there's no need to go brag to her about the water elemental just yet. Rakesh is nowhere to be seen. Usually he has the tiny rewards from the Sultan. But at the same time, Harun al-Rashid, long may he reign. May his reign last for 1,000 suns and as many moons. I kind of think there's no reason not to. Just have a nice afternoon nap. Shameen? Don't judge me. I've been busy. Welcome, hero, to the evening of Shapeir. And here we are. Let's teleport on over to the Fighters Plaza. And then I need to leave. Is that east? Because I need to go north. So north. Well, I know how to find out about north. Never going to learn. I think it's Control H. It is. Much faster than typing look at compass. But sometimes the old ways are the best ways. Alright. So we're going to go to the end and turn right. And then go to the end and turn right. And then go to the end and turn left. And go to the end and turn left. And go to the end and turn right. In that order. So down we go. Bonk. Walk right into the wall like a fool. Then at the end we go left. And it's a very short little roundabout. We turn left. Be another short jaunt to the turn right. And then there should be a door. Does it mean this door? Well, hold on. I am on... Huh. Says this is Saif Darb. For sure. I don't see a door. Is it this door? Well, here's the thing I could do. Replace good old Knight 10 with brand new Knight 15. Is the door just hidden here? No, of course, it's just a gimmick. Alright, hold on. What did the message say? Did I misinterpret something? At nightfall tonight, go to the door, the end of Saif Darb, off a scary Darb. This is Saif Darb, off a scary Darb. I think. I mean, who knows? Well, hold on. Can't be opened. No one hears my knock. Usually opening doors gets you killed, but... Yeah, tightly locked and bolted. Did I misaim the open spell? It's probably not the answer, but... No. Okay. Let me start going back and... not the door. Just look generally. Down the street to the left, the sign says Saif Darb. Okay. Another sign to the left. It says Saif Darb, and so does the one to the right. Yeah. So this is Saif Darb. What else am I missing about this message? At nightfall tonight, go to the door. Night is still young, but... Uh-oh. Now I'm discombobulated. Alright. This is the door, unless there's an invisible door. No one hears my knock. I'm here as instructed at the appointed time. Do I have a spell that I'm not thinking of that would do something? Can I blast the door down with a force bolt? Seems weird for them to, invite me to this place and then... Nothing. I'm 100% aiming this thing correctly, right? Did I need to be here before nightfall, in which case the napping strategy was a total bust? I don't know. That's why we have a daytime save game in addition to the new evening save game. Yeah, we're on Safe Darb. Okay. So there's a scary Darb. Now, of course, this is also the end of the street. But okay. What if the message is mixed up? And I actually need to go to the end of a scary Darb. That seems unlikely. I'll be honest. But I'm going to hope to the end. So this would be go to the end, turn right, go to the end, turn right, then turn left, and then right, and then left. Getting tired? Well, shouldn't be. You slept all day, hero. Guards still chilling. Again, don't think. Hail British. Excellent news. Caught the water elemental already. So all the elementals are dealt with. Now what I'm trying to figure out is I got some weird message telling me to meet. Okay, yeah, there's a door at the end of a scary Darb. It was just a weirdly written message because it said, at nightfall tonight, go to the end of the door of Safe Darb off a scary Darb. But here's the door. This is what we're looking for. Yeah, all the elements are done. Aziza wants a visit on the 16th. It's the night of the 15th, and some mysterious force wants me here. It's all coming together. How are you today, British? Door's locked tight. It's true, I got loads of elementals. The only elemental I'm not carrying around with me? Yeah, and stormproof. Literally. If you noticed that I didn't do the Starflight stream yesterday, British, there was a hurricane here. Both the largest and the most powerful hurricane that has ever struck this province. And hanging in there. So yeah, check it out. I got the bellows with an air elemental inside it. I got the magic lamp with the fire elemental. And I got a water skin with the water elemental. The only thing I don't have anymore is the earth elemental because I used it as fertilizer for the tree. What? Why would casting open not be a good idea? Wait, I haven't tried knocking. The door is locked tight, and the sound of your knock echoes hollowly in the alley, without response. Yeah, we made out, like, honestly, if you look at any of my windows... You're right, Schumann. Okay. We can fix that. Thank you. Oh, no. I mean, it's still not hard to fix. But I do have to go back to the day save. Yeah, the thing about a hurricane, as trademarked by J.K. Rowling, is that it's the only kind of hurricane that is not allowed to ever downgrade to a tropical storm. It's a hurricane. Tropical storms are tropical storms. Hurricanes are hurricanes. If you say that a hurricane can just decide to become a tropical storm, you're denying the reality of meteorology. Incisive political commentary here at 58 Dream Street. Satire, I guess, rather than commentary. Okay, here we go. I was already here, Shamin, but thank you. Alright, so this time, without bumbling around, that's a terrific autocorrect, British. I assume that's what happened here. Alright. Without further ado, to the end of a scary darb. Even though, I mean, okay. Whatever goons wrote this suspicious message for me. Oh! Well, it's also a good pun. I just thought it was an accidental pun. Well, every day is pun day when we're playing Quest for Glory. Ah, see, there's where I missed it, but that is a good. Definitely seems like it's a joke. It's a pun with potential, right? Oh no, I missed the turn. Watch me not get there at nightfall once again. So I went down the wrong alley. Night is still young. Alright. Scary Darb. Right. Yeah. Okay. Come on. In fact, let's get down to business. Ha! There we go. Don't even have to knock. Let's update that night 15 save. So the good in quotation marks there. Do you just mean good like a good load of, like a good balance of enemies that provides a mechanical challenge, or you're for role playing reasons like an actual good, like good guys who for some reason are going to attack your players? Enter the darkness. Ah. Remind me, is this for the puppets, or like what context here? Maybe I'll come up with something, or maybe I probably won't. I will enter the darkness. Like a stud. The room is in total darkness as you enter. You can hear some movement around you. Ah, okay. Stand where you are. You now face the most important decision of your life. Are you a man or just a craven coward? Stand and obey, or now run away. Alright, let's try standing. You hear heavy footsteps beside you as something grabs you and starts to take away your equipment. You find you're being dragged by your arms. You find yourself turned around and something heavy and cold is attached to your arms with a solid clank. You have 10 seconds to retrieve your weapon. 1. Hardly in a position to do that. Open the cuffs. No. What do I see? It's the EOF Hall. Oh, this is my test to become part of the Fighters Guild, huh? Okay. Okay. That didn't work out because it took me too long to type the words break chains. Oh, wow. But the fight is on. I don't see how it can possibly go well for me. Unless... Nope. I'm considered a cheater. Never be a real hero. Mages can be real heroes too, I'll have you know. I was actually just thinking, because I've been playing Earthbound Beginnings, or Mother, the Famicom RPG lately. So I've been thinking about Earthbound, or Mother 2, the Super Nintendo RPG. And there's a part in that game where to pass a test while playing, you're controlling the sort of East Asian Buddhist character. He has to pass a test that involves remaining still. And the challenge in the game is actually just, when it starts, put the controller in and don't do anything and let it just happen. That was a very, very difficult thing for me to succeed at as a young man with undiagnosed ADHD. It took me several tries before I was like, wait, what if the answer is not doing anything? Okay, so I just got to use my mighty strength. Whoop, not. There. Break the chains. And then they're not going to like me casting fetch. Just didn't work this time? No, because that flees me out. Then I failed. Okay. So I gotta get out of those chains and get my sword somehow. Yeah, hold on. Are they up to magic here? Okay. Can I escape this guy somehow? I mean, obviously escape didn't work. Nope. It's cheating even if I use the fetch spell. But yeah, Schumann, you raise a good point. These are not electronic. Obviously, they don't have electric lights. They have torches. I suppose there could be some kind of oil delivery mechanism. You know, you could mechanically achieve this somehow. We haven't seen technology like that elsewhere in Shapeir. So one suspects they're using magic. Hypocrites. Okay, can I look at the shackles? They don't look very strong. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I can get free, but I always get free when he's arrived. The hero doesn't seem to feel the urgency. Get sword? No. Look at my character sheet. I'm not being killed. Okay, I did just have to keep dodging. And then I get my weapon. And it's just a fight. But it happens on the map, but in the game's fighting style. That's cool. But man, you don't seem very good at fighting. Well done, now finish him off. Kill him! No. I will not. What a turkey! Even when you win, you don't have the guts to finish the task. Never show mercy to an enemy. Sir, you're just such a jerk. Isn't that right, Walid? That's right, boss. Your real sword is in the other room. You have been tested to prove your worthiness to join the Eternal Order of Fighters. You can fight, and you've got some guts, but you can't obey a simple order. We figured we'd let you join the OF despite the fact that you failed. You're admitted to the beginning rank of our order. You are now a Brother Saurus. Welcome to EOF. You're shown the secret handshake and learn the secret password. Might is right. And you're given the secret membership token. With your name, rank, and serial number engraved upon it. I noticed that too, Schumann. I think it's... I'm not a fighter. That's what happened. That's the bug. Is that I imported my mage, and it thinks I'm a fighter. So I didn't get any of the mage points as I've been doing the playthrough. But I'm just a magic user. I don't have any fighting. Like, I have fighting obviously because you just have to. But like I can't throw. Yeah, it's strange. So I think that it's connected there. That because I actually don't have a sword or a shield. So it like remembered and put them on me for the when it wanted me to have them. But in just a fight, all I have is the dagger. Okay. Get my secret membership token. Pay 5 dinar for membership fees. But then we go to celebrate. The next morning, you can't remember what the party afterwards was like and have no idea how you got to bed. You awake with a terrible headache and feel very sick. Somehow, this just isn't your idea of how a hero should be. Yeah, it's also, I don't want to be Isur's idea of a hero. He's one of my least favorite guys in this town. But, we've made it to day 16. So yeah, Schumann, on my first day playing this, I was very disappointed when I completed the Wizards Institute of Technosity tests and trials and earned no points. Ooh, another poetry show tonight. Should probably attend that. Perhaps hear poems inspired by my own latest heroic exploits. It has been said that you are going to journey to Raseir. The Kata all hope for your safety and wish for your success, friend of the Kata. Thanks, Lisha. I hope for my success as well. So we're all rooting for the same team. Here we are. At Aziza's door, she's requested my presence today. I should go tell Uhura about the thing. Show her my token. You have saved the city through your resourcefulness and bravery. You are very much a hero. Welcome to my home, James. May your deeds be remembered forever. I worked some magic last night to uncover information about your trip to Raseir. I need to discuss this with you. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. My source's name is Raseir. Welcome, stranger. I shall be honored to have you for a guest. Ah. Ha! Hero's all embarrassed. Come in. We shall all sit and see what we shall see. You're obviously enchanted, so we need now to see what is your true form. Water of wisdom, liquid of life, I call upon thee 3 times 3, the mirror without what lies within, so we shall have the true to see. Yeah, I get my glory for joining the fight club that I don't even want to be a part of. Look into the water, and we shall see. Ah, the Emir Arus al-Din! There was good reason why my spell could not locate you in Raseir. You are under a most powerful enchantment. This is a great twist. The caster must be a very skilled wizard to craft such a spell. Water of wisdom, liquid of life, knowledge now is what I seek. Reveal the caster of the spell upon the one which I bespeak. It's gonna be this guy, right? This bad dude that we heard about. Yep, sinister looking dude. You must take the caravan to Raseir. I will keep the Emir with me for safekeeping, while you find the means to restore him his rightful shape. Yeah, if you don't mind Sora sitting. Not paying you though. We are all hoping for your success, hero, and eagerly await the pleasure of your return. Farewell, James. I'll show myself out. I can tell when I'm being dismissed. It's mid-morning on day 16. I mean, we got time to kill, huh? Unless I misinterpreted when it told me when the caravan was coming. Might not hurt to warp to the Gates Plaza and just take a look and see. If the caravan is here today, I don't want to go to sleep till tomorrow and prove the worst hero of all time. Just constantly sleeping through important events. No, okay. Tomorrow. There's a green Saurus, which technically I bet is Raseir, and I could mount him and take him out for a ride, but that makes no sense, so we're not going to do that. Alright. Well, I don't think there's anything really to be done now, because I'm loaded with pills. I have my secret membership badge. Mostly full. I guess I might as well fill up my water skins. You know what? Why don't I buy a replacement water skin? Probably not super important, but you know, it's not like you can be too prepared. You're never gonna be like, oh man, brought too much water on this desert journey. Boom. Got 4, which probably makes them, oh, they're still mostly full. Head back to the Fountain Plaza. Everything's popping. It's true, it's true. There's no doubt that you are the hero of all the Kata have waited for. You are wonderful to travel to Raseir and to restore our home. Yeah. It's true. It's true. What can I say? I'm not going to be falsely modest. Tell you that I'm not some incredible hero. Boom. Fill the water skins. Can I also just drink from the fountain? It's cool and refreshing. You love it. I hope, because they didn't animate it, but I want to think that the hero scooped and cupped the water to his face instead of just sticking his face in the public fountain. Very disrespectfully towards the locals. Well, you don't want to overpower the part. That's the balance, right? But like, oh, you know what though? That might be interesting. The silence part is what makes it tricky though, because like, I don't know what solutions they could use in those circumstances. Okay, let's sleep the day and night away. I'll always have to save. It turns out I realize, oh no, I really needed a third earthenware pot to have any hope of freeing Raseir. Welcome, hero. Hey, Shameen. How's it going? You know what, actually... Oh, right. Yes, of course. I won't miss that. But I did just think of something that might be worth... I'm not sure. Here's the thing. I got this reversal spell, which obviously I need to defeat the guy. I've never used it, though, because nobody else is casting spells on me. What if my skill's actually going to matter? Probably not. Oh, wow. So it's a guaranteed hit. Huh. I don't know enough about the Dark Eye to know, like, what the solution for the heroes could be. Oh, okay. So the shots need to hit. Okay. There's something to this. What are the odds of, say, like, I think the perfect scenario might be everyone but one hero takes the arrow. How likely is it that you can arrange for that to happen? Reversal makes a cool, dramatic sound. Oh! Okay. Doesn't last super long. That might be the skill thing. It is still active. And it got a little bit better. So let's spam it. Ah. Well, now you're thinking like a true GM, making sure the the ludic elements come into accord with the narrative elements. One sec here. Yeah. Just noticed the cat had pushed the door behind me open. And fair enough, if Danielle would probably rather not listen to me shout about a video game I'm playing all afternoon. How's reversal now? Already up to 15. It's not bad. It's up. Wearing thin, but it's lasting longer. Magic training is not necessarily the most exciting part of Quest for Glory, but as my friend Rich likes to say, the will to win is the will to prepare. How am I doing? 18. Not bad. I mean, hey, with levitate of 18, I've gotten all the floating related things I needed to get done. Of which I think there was one for the wit test that I didn't even get any glory points for, and then one for the air elemental. I don't think I've used levitate in any other scenario. Well, it's quite possible that Raseir will itself offer opportunities. I hope. Because I do like casting spells. Now, generally, this game has lived up entirely to my hope that it would take everything great about Quest for Glory and just kick it up a notch, or in some cases several notches. So Quest for Glory had a fun little end game in the bandit camp. So I feel like Raseir has to Raseir's got to step its game up. And I bet it will. 19. I'm protected. Now we wait. Wearing thin. And worn off. Okay. Let's do it again. I'm protected. I'm chilling. And then... oh yeah, that's getting real... starting to feel really protected. Lasting protection. What does the number look like? 20. That's good. Pardon me. My magic's getting better. Yeah, I got plenty of magic points, so... we'll slog this out. Not super compelling content, I know. But it's what we gotta do. I think I solved a mystery. I was stuck in Chrono Cross at the end of my last Chrono Cross session. Because I arrived in a place called Gaia's Navel. And apparently the green dragon is there. So that theory was correct. And a new character named Leah said something to me that I forgot exactly what she had said. This is part of, I think, how I got stuck. But I went back and I watched the video, and she said, when I showed up, that the green dragon is sleeping, but if I raised a ruckus, I could probably awaken him. Or an uproar. So, you know, some kind, if you make noise. Anyway, so I had spent all this time walking around the island of Gaia's Navel, which is a circular map. Like, if you go all the way to the left, you wind up back at the start. Same with the right. So it's like you're circumnavigating the outer edge of the island. And there were several treasure chests that when I went next to them, I got attacked by a monster who flew in from off screen. It's like a pterodactyl type thing. They're just called pterodactyls for some reason. 25, love to see it. Yeah, bro. Let's just push the door back open. Yeah, so I did all this walking and I just could not figure out what am I supposed to do, because there's a spot you can go where you go up instead of left or right to where I assume the green dragon will be, and it seems like there's like a water barrier, and I was like, how can I get this barrier down, because I had forgotten that the green dragon is sleeping and I'm trying to wake him. After I got all the treasure chests, I made another circuit, and this time a few of these pterodactyls came down, did their pterodactyl scream, and attacked me just at what seemed like preset points, but there were no treasure chests. They were just doing it separately. I have a feeling when I fire up Chrono Cross on Wednesday, if I just go to that barrier or the possibly just the pond where the green dragon's sleeping or whatever, it's just going to be there. I will have actually completed what I was supposed to do and not realized it and not stumbled upon it because I didn't check one last time. That's what I think is going to happen. But I guess we'll find out on Wednesday. Time will tell. All of my current playthroughs, Chrono Cross, Starflight, Quest for Glory 2, are all pulling close to the climax, which is exciting. Oh yeah, geez. We're not getting much. And yet, so close to being out of magic points, I might as well. How long has this been taking? It's just mid-afternoon. How many mana pills do I have? Pack of 8. 8 should do. I don't think I need to buy more pills. I don't think. And I'll always have the save game of day 16. If I come to regret this choice. How many more? 2 more. An hour long. Shared nightmare. Mild tedium is over. Are you still in here, Abra? No. She's pushed the... I think she just saw the door was partially closed. She was like, I don't know. I don't like that. Can I push it open? Hey, sweetie. Yeah, she's chilling out there in the hallway. Alright. I wonder if now I've gone and shut the door, is she going to get up and come push it? Time will tell. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. Protected by the power of reversal. How good did my reversal get? 30. Very nice. How many spells am I not as good at as I am at reversal? Levitate. And trigger. Although neither of those spells has ever failed me when I needed it. So hopefully that means I'm also good with reversal. It's got a nice, long, protective aura now. Did I miss the message? No, and that's only wearing thin. As long as there's not a skill threshold for whose spells you can repel, I think we're going to be fine. Okay. It's our day 16 save. We've saved it. Let's go. Get some Z's. Oh, wait. No, we got to see the poet. So we're going to get some Z's. Just an afternoon nap till the poet comes. Welcome, hero. Thank you, Shameir. Good to see you. Looking forward to that Omar performance this evening. Oh, are you ready? Oh, I hope you didn't wait on my account. Oh. The poet will soon speak if you will but be seated. The Sultan of Shapeir has now decreed that this hero is a hero here indeed, for actions fundamental in dispelling elementals, a reward for he who freed us with all speed. Oh yeah, you got a reward for me? From the Sultan, Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, we present thee with these brave purse for thy services most brave and daring against the elementals of earth and water. I'm glad nobody forgot about the earth, because that was also pretty heroic. 100 dinars, what'll I ever spend this on? In the month of the serpent, in the year of the spear, darkness passed o'er the town of Raseir, and the rumor has been said that the old emir was dead, for Arus al-Din had seemed to disappear. The emir had a brother who quickly took the throne, but the shadow lurking under soon was known, for the Kata were exiled, and Raseir was then defiled by the rules and regulations that were shown. Mal-government. The Sultan sent his men to restore Raseir to right, but they did not even have a chance to fight, for as they crossed the land, a tremendous storm of sand forced his forces to retreat from their plight. So now the rumors told of the city of Raseir, that the darkness shadows everything in fear, and he that now does rule has the emir as his tool. Disobedience brings punishment severe. I'm actually the one who has the emir as a tool. The moral of this story, as the best of tales must tell, of the horrors of the orders that befell, is the simple corollary that the hero must be wary ere he journeys to that shadow citadel and something fairly well. As you travel to Raseir, James, know that all of us in Shapeir wish for your safety and the success of your mission. Kind of broke the meter at the end there, Omar. No, that was a sensible spot to switch to prose to drive home a message at the end. Okay. Kind of a similar effect to the rhyming couplet at the end of a sonnet. No. Can't cheer. I will assume that I did some snapping. I think I'm at a proper poetry reading. That is a good poem. And that is a great interpretation of the poem, Jafar. Although to be fair, it's a very literal poem. So I'm not sure how impressed I should be. The biggest twist in all of Quest for Glory 2 will be if Jafar does not turn out to be involved in the evil. And right now... Oh, geez. I'm encumbered. And I didn't realize until I went to sleep. Before the sun has risen over the mountaintops, you are awakened by Shameir, who tells you that even now, the caravan to Raseir is preparing to depart. They probably should have waited for me anyway, right? Everybody knows I'm on a mission here. Shima greets you as soon as you leave the room with some breakfast and supplies to take with you. The inn is filled with Kata merchants who wish you luck, upon your departure. Very kind. As you pass through the gate of Shapeir, the gate guard presents you with a new Saurus, a gift from the Sultan. Ahead in the desert sands awaits a mass of Saurai and riders, being led by the caravan master, a huge centaur who orders the caravan into motion before the sun can be seen. Good world building. We have centaurs even here. You ride out to join in this new adventure, pausing only to watch the sunrise. Okay, I was gonna say, seems like a real missed opportunity for some beautiful EGA art. I'm not gonna lie. I know they can do better than that. I have seen it. I've seen better skies in the EGA games of this series, but it's still a cool looking scene. Bum, 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 bum. Recepting the caravan. Hey, Abra. She might want me to do a thing for her. I'll have to go check on that once the cutscene is over. Oh no! The caravan comes under siege from hundreds of nomadic brigands. Your small group is vastly outnumbered. The situation looks grim. Yeah. It's a sign. I'm going to take a brief intermission, folks. I'm not going to switch to the intermission screen. The game is providing one. I'll be right back. Abra? Where are you? There you are. You want me to change your glass? Yeah? There you go. And refilled her drinking glass. So that should keep her busy. We return from intermission. Haha! Hero shit, baby. I love the smell of victory in the morning. Smells like sweat. No. Like victory. Just victory. Just smells like victory. Whatever it said in the last sentence there, I don't know, because sometimes this game just decides you don't need that much time to read a text box. I suppose they're picturing the player reading the text quickly in their head. After a week of traveling, you leave the caravan when it comes within the sight of the city of Raseir. The caravan master warns you that Raseir is a dangerous place to be and bids you be wary of all you meet there. He rears up and salutes you, and you watch the caravan move onward into the desert and ride alone to the entrance of Raseir and pass through the barred gates which barely open. This is good. This is really making it feel like a big deal that I'm heading to Raseir. Alright. 180 potential points on the board. Hey gang. Stay where you are, stranger, or you'll discover how sharp a weapon can be. Hi Kaveen. What's up? So you are the one they call the hero of Shapeir. Well, understand this. We don't need no stinking heroes around here. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? No. Oh, wise guy, eh? Stubborn, aren't you? Or perhaps some time spent in prison would teach you some manners. To avoid prison in Raseir, you must learn to obey orders. Jeez. See that you obey all the rules posted around town. Rule number 1, strangers must always carry their visa. Do you have your visa? Already breaking the rules, are you? Well, here is your visa. Well, come on, man. It's kind of legalistic. Say I'm breaking the rules when you haven't issued my visa yet. Well. Oh, it's day 27 now. It's a long caravan. All that time that I spent walking around in the desert thinking I could find Raseir, and it was 10 days away. Alright. So we have some very smart palette swapping and mild editing to largely reuse the assets of Shapeir, but to give us a different feel. Let's take a look around. Remains a dismal sight. Yeah, this place sucks. It certainly does. Don't have a map here. Magic map only works in Shapeir. Because they don't sell tourist guides in Shapeir. Let's go to this blue parrot. This place sucks. Of all the gin joints in all the world, you had to walk into this one. Respect, Lorianne. Respect not only for the pun itself, but for the restraint in saving that particular pun and reference to this late in the game. A hush comes over the bar as people notice you and eye you sullenly. Will you look what crawled in from the desert? He's been out in the sun so long his hair has gone yellow. Now, Wilmer. He is a stranger to our fair city. You wouldn't want to give the wrong opinion about the hospitality of Raseir. Not sure why this Italian gentleman is here. Come here, stranger. I see you have already made the acquaintance of Gavin, our illustrious captain of the Raseirian Guard, so perhaps you already have an idea of Raseirian hospitality. Come here, sit down, and let us have a little chat, you and I. What's up? If you don't mind me saying so, you look like a man with a mission. I like that in a man. But perhaps a word of caution. In a city such as Raseir, there are many depths to the problems. Do not try to change things here too quickly. You will find the system is not so bad once you get used to it. However, it would be very dangerous to try to alter that system. You might make enemies. Enough of such morbid thoughts, though. Perhaps we should share a drink in honor of our new relationship. Yeah, here's looking at you, kid. Would you prefer Raseirish coffee or a gin sling? Coffee, please. A most prudent decision on your part. Wilmer, the coffee. Let us drink to our fortunate meeting. You drink the bitter, thick liquid. It has an odd, almost chemical taste. Feels strange for a few seconds, but the feeling passes. Ferrari starts to ask some very probing questions, but you evade most of them. You are a very closed-mouth individual. You handle your drink very well. I trust you will handle yourself in Raseir as well. We will reserve a room here for you tonight. You will need to return here before dark, for it is forbidden to be out at night. Join me this evening and we will talk some more. I have some information which may prove useful to you. I will see you later. I have some thinking to do now. Well met, Signora Ferrari. Can I get in trouble here asking dangerous questions? Okay, so this isn't a chatting kind of bar with a friendly kind of bartender. In this place, they serve hard drinks for guys who like to get drunk quick. You don't need any funny folks to give the place atmosphere. Alright. Mid-afternoon. Shall we explore this horrible city? There's a sign up in the street to the right which reads, "Rules must be obeyed. Follow the system." Another sign on the street to the left reads, "You're being watched." The sign on your street reads, "You must carry your visa at all times." They're not super concerned with helping folks navigate the city. I'm just curious if at the end of this long haul I'll come into another plaza. Oh hey, it's the Fountain Plaza. Sister cities. The fountain in Raseir's Plaza of the Fountain is cracked and dry. Go figure. Poor Abra. I think she just wants me to spend time with her, but I'm busy, sweetheart. Okay. Just looking at the Shapeir map for a moment there. Probably the layout's going to be pretty similar, so when I want to get to another plaza, I'll know how. Yeah. Crack and dry fountain is a pitiful sight. If restoring the fountain is a goal, I don't see how releasing the water elemental would help with that, actually. If anything, that seems like it might be harmful. Actively harmful. Wait, here's a way to confirm, possibly. The Fountain Plaza of Shapeir has 4 exits, and this one only has 3. But removing an exit seems like a relatively easy thing to do to a place that is otherwise laid out the same. I should count the doors on the way back, like the passages I can go in. 1 on the left, 1 on the right, 1 on each. Okay. And then, look at the map. If I was walking back from the Fountain Plaza in Raseir, I would see the same number of pathways in the same order. So probably I have a bead on finding other plazas. Probably not today, though, if it was already mid-afternoon. Let's find out. Sunset approaches. We're not taking any chances just yet. There's going to be a time when I'm going to want to, raise some trouble here. Come join me here, my dear sir. You're still a novelty in Raseir, and I take a vested interest in all things anew. It is time we discuss some things together, you and I. Alright. What do you got for me, Ferrari? I wish to tell you a story. A fable that has a moral. How you choose to react to this moral is your own life. As you well know, the old Emir was deposed last year, and his brother took over the palace. Sure. Raseir used to be a place with very few laws and restrictions. A place where the streets were filled with people and merchants and water flowed free from the fountain. Sounds better than this shithole. That is changed with the coming of Kaveen and his master. A new order has been established. The weak have perished or fled. Only the strong who adapted remain. Those that could not adapt were destroyed. You are strong, but it remains to be seen how adaptable you are. Well, I'm big on making things adapt. It would be a great shame for you to wind up in Kaveen's dungeon. Or is that something I need to do? Enough of that for now. I have someone I would like you to meet. Ugarte, I would like to introduce you to James. I I am very pleased to make your acquaintance. I have heard much about you already. Ugarte here provides an invaluable service to this community. He obtains for others things which are otherwise unattainable. You don't say. For a nominal fee, of course. It seems he has some information for you. A rumor, perhaps, that may influence your actions. Be happy to share such information for, say, 5 dinar? Listen, buddy. I don't even blink when I throw 5 dinar in the ground for no reason. Gavin has sent the word out to his men that you are to be watched at all times. It seems that someone is very interested in your actions. You should be aware that Gavin does not usually greet strangers at the gate. You were expected. That's serious stuff. Why would he take us an interest? There is the little matter of a prophecy to be fulfilled, and this one might be the one. I suspected before that you were a very dangerous man to have around, James, and it seems I am correct. Still, it will be very interesting to see how this game plays out. You may stay tonight in the first room past the door on the left. Not seeing a door on the left, pal. No, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Well. It's a large closed door blocking your way. Apparently the sleeping rooms are only accessible at night. Are you kidding me? So what do I do to... Through the haze of smoke, you see a place that reminds you a bit of a dream which turned into a nightmare. I like the music. Classic seedy bar music. Are we open? What happened there? Okay, well I need a little time to go by. There's a real risk that the time turns over when I step out the door and I'm immediately arrested or killed. So... sunset approaches. Really can't rest here. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a restful place. Ooh, just hearing the clarinet solo here. Can I talk to this drunkard? Can't talk to any drunkard in this game. Or perhaps I need to refer to them more respectfully. Okay, for spells you have a mage and an elf. The mage casts a special variant of the light spell, where the light ball explodes in a blinding light, debuffing the opponents. He also has a heavy arm spell that does a mass debuff to attacks. The elf has a blinding spell that only blinds the mind, so you're stacking debuffs on the group until they're potatoes. Nice. So then, they gotta use their brains to work out, are they going to see these enemies before it all goes bad? Or are they gonna have the impression that they're perhaps under attack by more than just 2 dudes? Alright, let's continue our go in and out the door plan. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to need to use the word nightfall. Is the second good group the heroes, or is that another party? I didn't even know there was a VGA remake of this one, Schumann. Or is that non-official? It's definitely... There were more options to pass a little bit of time in the original, like even the EGA original. But certainly while playing, I often thought to myself, ha! There we go, nighttime. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. How is it? Boom. Look at this dump. A rat comes in. Doesn't bother me none. Shows my underpants. Shows my underpants. Really just wants to show off my underpants. Slept fitfully, dreaming of rat-like monsters pulling at you. In your dream, you felt cruelly exposed, but you recovered. Signor Ferrari sends his regrets, but he had some rather disturbing news. He will talk to you this evening. Oh, good. I love disturbing news. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Well, I should do something during the day. It sounds like the kind of thing I'll look at one day, even just to see what they did to, because like, I'm not. These are the most beautiful EGA graphics that I've seen in these two games, but also the VGA remake of the first was also extraordinarily beautiful. So I'd love to see. I was gonna go shut the door, but now I've got another cat in it. Hey, Astra. I'm loving this scenario, Stimpinski. Is the second good group going to show up as part of the whole one event, or is it a longer, different, time passes and various things happen? Let's go to the ah. Funny when things that you think of as like expirations and stuff, they happen like on a day. But kind of just like now we can be much more aware of the exact moments. I found out that my parents have been talking about canceling their cable for a long time, and I was using their cable login to access the Sports Network TSN, that's our sports channel in Canada, app. Okay, what was I just thinking to do? I was thinking to go to what would be the Fighters Guild, if indeed I can get there here. So that'll just be turning left and walking a long way. I got no better plan. I still haven't, Stimpinski. Oh. There's a sign to the left which reads, you must... yeah. Sign on the street. Yeah. I should check out the digital version. Verify whether I think like Danielle would dig it. And then... Because, like, in theory, it sounds like a game. Like, everything I've heard about it, I think Danielle would like it. Hey, folks, gentlemen. Street is closed. Okay. Excuse me. So now I'm back going to the ruined fountain plaza. Well, might as well look where I can get. See if there's anything I can do. Obviously not here. Or here. Okay. Oh, well, something's happening today in the Fountain Plaza. Thinking this other cat wants a drink. What's happening? Do not interfere. Hero, you must help me. Do something. Swords of the guards press deeper into your skin. There are no heroes in this town. You of all men should know that, Ugarte. I know very little. What is going on? I am innocent of any wrongdoing. If you are so innocent, then what is this? I don't know how that water bag could have gotten there. Someone must have planted it on me. Very effective lying, Ugarte. He had to come up with a story very quickly. He came up with the most plausible one that was possible. Waterskins under your tunic, Ugarte. You know that smuggling water is a crime against the state. You also know what we do to criminals like you. No, no, please. I am innocent. I do not know how it got there. No. Hero, help. I would, man, but this is a cutscene. This is the fate of anyone who breaks the rules of this city. Remember this and see that you do not suffer the same fate. I hope you are smart enough to learn this lesson. You do not want to see the dungeons of Raseir. I think I might. Feels like I might be getting pointed in the direction of seeing those dungeons. Okay. Bring up the save menu just for a guaranteed pause. I'm gonna go. This other cat does not drink from the glass, so I gotta take her up to the tap to give her a drink. Hang tight, gang. I'll be back. Okay. Back in business. Yeah, I gotta... Okay. Making a mental note to myself, Stupinski, but I gotta look into this digital version of Wingspan before I rise again from here. Or I gotta get some kind of... We got a board game cafe just around the block here. So I either gotta arrange for some folks to meet there and check out their Wingspan, or I gotta download it, because it sounds very cool, and I want to know more about it. Is there any evidence I can gather? No, it's just a nice quiet spot now. Is there anything special about the water? Probably not. Is the water spilled by Ugarte? Yeah. The magic water? Nope. I did not think it was going to be magic water. But you might as well check. Might as well be thorough. Okay, what time is it now? Still mid-morning. We're in Fountain Plaza. In the interest of, checking things out. Okay. So facing north, I'll go west. Yeah. No dice. Wait, hold on. This is north? Okay. Oh, that makes sense, because Raseir is on the south side of the desert, so it's like a mirror. It's north into Shapeir to get to their Fountain Plaza. If you are truly a hero, follow me. Don't gotta tell me twice, man. Because I am definitely a true hero. If I can just figure out how to go down this alley. Is this the one? I hope it was. You see an open doorway. Please, enter quickly before the guards come. Hoo-hoo. Stylish in here. Please, you must help me. Take off your clothes. I must leave the city before I am forced to marry Kevin. I have heard you are a hero. With your help, I can be out of the city by nightfall. Listen, you had me at take off your clothes. I wish to disguise myself as you and leave with your visa, so please, let me exchange clothes with you. Well, I have a feeling I'm supposed to get thrown in prison, so this is good. You start to take off your vest, and then you realize that Shima packed you a change of clothes. You hand her your spare outfit. Thank you so very much. I'll look away like a gentleman because she's going behind a sheer screen. This is, weirdly racy. Hey, the hero's sneaking a look. The lady in waiting disapproves. And come on, hero. Is the hero wearing a wig? How do I look? Do you think this will fool anybody? It's so nice not to have to wear a stupid veil. Is one of the despotic rules of Raseir mandatory hijab wearing? That's topical. Please, in order to leave the city, I need one more thing, although it will be dangerous for you. I must have your visa. Have it. I never wanted it. Thank you ever so much. In return for your favors, I can only give you a token. Here is my mirror. You have but to show it to any woman in the palace, and she will aid you. Again, my thanks, and may fortune favor you. Farewell. Farewell. Wait until she clears the alleyway before you leave, Effendi. Oh, of course, Mason. Any thoughts on the missing Emir? The Emir is a weak fool who thinks he rules this city. No, I meant the one that wasn't weak, who's missing. Ah. So this Kavin, he seems like a piece of shit. Kavin will not marry Zaisha. I will kill him myself before I will let him have her. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think Zaisha should marry Kavin. I agree. I'll kill him if it comes to that. He's killed a lot of men. Amazing. Would you like to hear some of my murder stories? No, okay. You know what these elementals? They're messing with Shapeir. You know anything about their origins? You know nothing. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, this town really seems like a dump. The city has been destroyed by Kavin and Adavis. Oh, I've heard of this Adavis. Hear that he doesn't like when his spells get reversed on him. He has a snake's eyes. He hates all women. Yep. Checks out. That's a real despo thing, and he's got the mandatory hijab. Well, veil, but yeah, actually the veil I guess is even a step further than a mandatory hijab. At any rate, bad scene. It's not great. What else could I ask her about? Probably nothing. Ask about... Actually, hold on. You know this Italian dude who's just hanging out in the... I can tell you, but very little. Did you know Ugarte? Things have gotten real bad for Ugarte. Okay. Well, I hope enough time's passed, because I'm leaving. Actually, just in case, I'll leave now. If you need a place of safety in the palace sometime, the Aram will welcome you for the aid you gave my mistress. I shall tie a veil from the battlements to you. The guards will be coming soon in search of Zaisha. You must not be seen talking with me, Effendi. It is forbidden. Alright, well, let's get out of here. I'm going to play it cool. It's mid-afternoon. Take a look at my compass. Using my hotkeys. I want to go south. No. No, I don't. I want to go north. And we'll return to the plaza. See if Ferrari's there. He's not. Well, we got time to kill, gang. Doesn't feel like it feels like a long shot, but what if they've opened up some of the streets? Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Well, hold on then. It was the left one that I want to try. Wait, where? Oh, no. Oh, no. What have I done? Okay. Just gonna load. We'll try this one more time. Not becoming hopelessly lost is an essential goal here. But I want to see, are they now going to allow me down this way? No. Now, can't even read the note. But it probably says something like, you can't go this way, pal. Okay. That's back to where we were, I bet. Let's go right. Down the street, which seemed to be open. See if we can get to the... I mean, what? I don't think it's go to the palace time just yet. But we also, again, we got time to kill. Let me pull the map up here. The map of Shapeir. So going right should have led me to a left, which it did. If the streets truly are perfectly mirrored. So we'll go down a longer hall with a right turn at the end of it. It is mid-afternoon, so I gotta also be ready to bolt back. Right at the end of it, a fairly short one with a left. A slightly longer one with a right. Very short to a left. And then very long with a little cul-de-sac on the left that I might as well try to check out. So I'm traveling without any particular plan in mind. So going down here should take me to a right. And indeed, it does. Should keep an eye on the time. Sunset approaches. Let's go back. Probably want to talk to Signor Ferrari before I get myself arrested. So at the end of this, it would be a right turn to go back. And you know, let's hustle. Quick right. A quick left. How am I doing? How's my stamina? Oh, jeez. Could run for a while. All right. A left. Just trying not to get beaten and arrested in the streets before I get more information out of the random Italian guy. And then left. We made it. Breathe calmly again. Sunset approaches. Throw in another day 28 save for whatever reason. I don't think Signor Ferrari is going to throw some great challenge my way. It's a pity about our friend Ugarte, is it not? I can see you are as broken up by the affair as I am. However, it seems he asked someone the wrong questions about you. That was just a performance put on for your benefit this morning. Gavin has known about Ugarte's water smuggling a long time. A most dangerous man, Gavin. Almost as dangerous as you are. Let's talk, pal. Ferrari ignores you. Oh. No, I wanted to talk to... Okay. Ugarte and I are old friends. You have to respect a man like Gavin. He does his job so well, so very well. Molto bene. But do you have to respect him? Do you really need to? I don't know. There's no way I can spell from memory the lady's name. Is she a princess? No. The current emir is but a stepping stone for the one behind the throne. Alright, you know about Ad Avis, do you? You heard of this guy? I will warn you, that name is best not to mention around here. Ah, yeah. Fine. Hold on. I want to know if he has any dialogue about her, and I cannot remember her name. So I'm going to Google her name. Aha! Thank you. Yeah, he probably doesn't. But I'd love to, find out if he does. And that is not irrelevant to the matters at hand. It does not matter to an old Italian stereotype like me. Oh no, Signor Ferrari. I know. It's true. Alright. Well... So, like, water smuggling? It seems relevant. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Sunset approaches. Has not fallen yet. Feels likely that the next real step is getting myself arrested. But I'd love to try to make it to the Palace Square in the morning. So I'm not going to get myself arrested just yet. Boom, boom, boom. Excuse me, folks. I'm going to go see if the sun is set. Feels like it's approaching. You know, it's an odd feature of the hurricane. I can't remember from the last major hurricane if this is a common thing, like if it's happened before. But both of my cats, as the hurricane drew down and then as it blew through and then yesterday and even today, their coats got like extra soft and smooth and silky and fluffy. I'm not sure if the air pressure situation somehow had, I mean, certainly atmospheric conditions affect my hair. I don't see why it wouldn't affect the much prettier hair of my cats. But that was cool. Poor Abra, a little white and gray kitty. She does not like when it's super windy. She's not a fan of hurricanes. And she didn't have her same... The last place I was in, when we had a hurricane, there was a closet that she could go in. And so she sat in the closet. And the closet was, not windowed to the place, and it was away from the exterior walls and the windows. She went in there and she sat in the dark by herself for like an hour. And then she evidently decided it's still too windy in here. I don't like this. So she went in a single motion. She had never done this before. So like, she formulated this idea in her little head before she executed it, where she marched out of the closet and without hesitating or looking up at us or thinking about anything, marched all the way through the living room into the kitchen. She's very good with her underclaw to do stuff. Opened the kitchen cupboard, went into the kitchen cupboard, reached out and closed the door behind herself, and then sat in the dark in the kitchen cupboard until the wind had died down, and then she came out. She doesn't have that option here, or she does, but she doesn't. The cupboards are all too cluttered, and also she was upstairs with us. We're on a 3-level now when the wind started, so I slept like a baby through the hurricane, but Danielle did not. And so the report was that the way that Abra dealt with it, without somewhere to hide, she just went up. She was like, "Oh, my friend Danielle's awake," so she went to the top of the bed and just stared at Danielle the entire night. She's like, I'll know things are really bad if the humans react. But poor little girl. She slept more than a cat normally does yesterday. She was up all night just being like, I don't like hurricanes. Her sister has a different coping mechanism for hurricanes, which is first, she just stares at them with her fur standing up. Like at the old place during Hurricane Dorian, she was up on the top of their cat house, right up against the balcony window, and the storm started, and she looked like alarmed, but she just sat there and just stared at the hurricane. And then when it died down, she was like, well, that was very windy. And she got up and like stalked out of the room, like, just, I've had enough of this. And she went right to the front door and just peed by the front door. Which she remembered that strategy. We woke up in the morning and she had peed by the front door, which is not usually a problem with her. But this is how she just faces it down, stores up all the stress of it being windy. Oh man, come on, Mr. Sun, killing me. And he's still young. Excuse me, officers. Don't mean any trouble. Here we are, back in this miserable dump of a place. Going to sleep. See if we can make what would be the Palace Square tomorrow. Is there going to be a different scene? No, just the same scene. That's okay. It's funny enough. What the hero should have done is crumbled up some food or something. As you enter, the sounds of the bar go still. It has been a pleasure dealing with you, my dear sir. What the hell does that mean? Something's going down. Just keep replacing my old saves. It's day 29. Well, this is my last alternate. So if I want to start if I need a day 30 save, we got to give up the ability to go back to day 1 if it turns out I missed something crucial there. But doesn't this feel like the guards are waiting outside? You are under arrest for breaking the law of Raseir on this day, the 29th of the Serpent, year of the Jinn. Come quietly, or you will be taken by force. He briefly considered struggling with the guards, but I didn't actually. I want to get arrested, and realized there are just too many of them. And also the thing where I want to get arrested. Follow the guard through the dark streets, past the gates of the palace, and in to the dungeon of Raseir. Hey, a kata. After being dragged to the dungeon in the palace, you were roughly searched, beaten, and questioned by the guards. They warned you that Kaveen will be coming soon to personally question you. And that you won't enjoy it. Well, hold on. You don't know. What if I'm Hold on. I brought my Brita up here. So I'm just looking around for it. Keep on hydrating. Being responsible. Alright. Day 19. Things have taken a turn. Haha, yes. Getting really hungry. Sure. If it turns out I didn't bring enough rations and I'm just going to die of hunger during the wait, that'll be kind of frustrating. But we'll see. Excuse me. Now the kata just stares suspiciously at me. I should look around. The cell is made from quarried rock, with massive iron bars and a huge gate. Despite the heat outside, it is very cold in here. Oh yeah. Hold on. I don't think that yellow thing is a key hanging on the wall, but if it is... No. Cell's door is already closed. Well... The kata watches you calmly, with a mixture of interest and suspicion. We're out here. The cell is made from quarried rock. Yeah. I know that. Ah, it's not just my clothes, that's all my stuff. Excellent, I've got it. And I have plenty of rations. We're not going to starve to death. Okay, very good. Oh, here's a guard. Guards come in and take you to a cell you can't escape from. Okay. So the answer here might be as simple. Let's try it. Of not letting them know that I've recovered my gear. But otherwise appearing to still be a prisoner. Let's try it. Because I already know that the fetch spell obviously is going to have the effect of closing the door. Back in the cell. Cast fetch on the door. Not closing the door with my hands like a sucker. Could be wrong with this, but it's worth trying. Just play the waiting game. When Gavin shows up, I can surprise stab him in the face, maybe. Any other magic here? Might as well take a look. No. Just a crummy, mundane dungeon. So, I've been in Shapeir. I don't know if you've heard. There were these elementals. My heart says that you are a friend, yet my mind fears you are a trap. Is there not some token you can show me to prove what you say? What was mirror? No. Okay, wait. Hand mirror. Is it the mirror? Erg. Yeah. It's not a token I can show you to prove what I say. Probably there is, but if I tell you about the mirror, does that count? No. What else could make a kata trust me? If I showed you the wind elemental? No. The way that I would use it is by showing it. Wait. No reason. Okay. No, I do have a reason to give him a token. What else could I conceivably show this kata? Show him badge? You like this mirror? Zaisha. Zaisha. Can I show the fire elemental? No. Can I show him the water elemental? No. Kind of feels like it's important to get this guy's trust. Now I'm trying things I've already tried because it just seems absurd. Yes, I know it's the harem girl's hand mirror. If I... It just seems like that's always a cause for concern, Dedev, but yeah. No, she did say like the mirror is a token I can show, but she said specifically to show it to the women. What do katas like? First, I'll ask for a specific hint, Schumann, which is, have I, dead man walking myself because I don't actually have the token and I should have got it before I came here. That's the most important thing for me to know, I think. It's just if I'm doomed. It's hopeless. Oh. Okay. Situation not unrecoverable. I need to look around more. Did I miss something else out here? Might as well check. Oh, I have missed something from earlier in the game, but it's not unrecoverable. Okay. Not unrecoverable. I can still continue without restoring an old save. Alright. I'm intrigued. Well, not quite, Thedev. On account of the thing where I'm being told I can carry on. Makes it a little... It's not Roberta Williams typical. Okay. Do you like being calm? The situation is somehow not irrecoverable, even though I don't have a thing that I need. Alright. Let me just verify. This automatically... Yes. The way is not to explore the palace, find a thing, come back, earn the trust of the kata. Well, at least I can achieve a thing now. Thing I've already done, but I get to re-experience achieving this part. Watches me calmly, with interest and suspicion. Take my equipment. It's all recovered. Ah, they didn't even leave my money with my gear. They're selfish. Nope. No one here who appreciates flowers. Okay. Doesn't seem like this is going to do anything. No. What are my other spells? Is there any reason any of these would make the cat happy with me? Doesn't seem likely. Okay. Don't want to be here forever, but obviously, if I can figure it out myself, I do like that. So, I'm going to hold off a little bit longer on asking for a bigger hint. I can recover the situation right from here without restoring an earlier save. But I'm missing something that would make the cat trust me. Can I earn his trust by... I opened the door. Huh? Look, I opened the door. No. Okay, Schumann. Let me request another hint. Do I need to... Is there some way that I can acquire something more from where I am? Slightly rusty nail and a crack between the stones of the floor. You have it already. Okay. A rusty nail. Would you trust me? Well, I got something new. Can I set a trap with the rusty nail? Ah, oh, of course. The nail is not for giving tetanus to the guard while hiding behind the door. But that makes sense. What about this wall? A large stone whose mortar has been loosened. Find a secret panel. So, what I've missed is the opportunity to win the Kata's trust, and perhaps he would have told me about that, or... You find yourself crawling through a twisting passage for what seems like forever. When it comes to a dead end, you force open another panel and find yourself in the streets of Raseir. Okay. Suicide is punishable by death. It's a tough but fair policy. I've earned points. Well, might as well walk in a direction, see what I find. Bum 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 bum. We have magic arrows in these places? No. Raseir is too crummy of a town for that. Yes, you may. No problem. Tell me how long I need to keep it up. I'll just look at all my own stats and think, what a guy. Ah, great. Is it related to the game thinks I'm a fighter theory? Or related to my not being able to win Nikata's trust? Or a third thing? I was thinking about what casting calm. Ah, so my communication skill, perchance, or my honor. I was thinking about Isur and how how I could cast calm on him, and you were like, I didn't know you could do that. And then we had that. Yeah. Well, geez. If so, that's a shame. You find you cannot move. The man before you has a low, pleasant voice and eyes like a snake. This is exciting. I've waited too long now to press return because I'm worried about pressing it. And as I go to press it, the next box comes up. I'll press it. James, I am your friend. Remember your friend, Ad Avis. Remember my voice. Remember my face. Trust me. I am your friend. Try to struggle, but your body will not obey. You cannot even close your eyes, but you try to avoid his gaze. There's something about his eyes, though. James, I am your friend. I am your friend, and you trust me. Trust in my words. Trust in my eyes. Look in my eyes and trust me. You look at his eyes and cannot look away. They seem to glow. His words seem to whirl around in your head. Almost, Abra. James, I am your friend. Obey now your friend, Adavis. Obey now my words. Obey now my voice. Trust in your friend. Obey me. Find yourself relaxing. You're with a friend. His eyes are gentle and his smile warms you. James, you know me. I am your friend at Avis, who helped you escape from the dungeons of Raseir. Together, we seek to aid our friend, Emir Arus. I was his trusted vizier, remember? You find yourself nodding at this humble, gentle man. Got a feeling, even besides your comment, Shuin, that this is not good, and I should have tried to find a way to foil this. To end the evil reign of Kaveen and restore our friend the Emir Eris, together we must go out into the desert. We must journey to the Forbidden City and recover the magic item that will break the spell upon the Emir. We need to get the statue of Iblis. Yes, you know this is something you've got to do, but you frown as you try to remember something you once heard about Iblis. You remember the statue of Iblis, don't you? It has remarkable powers. It can break any spell it touches. You need to take the statue to Arus, our friend. Together, let us save the city of Raseir. Ah, he puts his arm on your shoulders and you smile. Here is a man of great wisdom that you have trusted and respected, and he needs your help. Oh, so close, Shuin. Is that for the kata? Ah, okay. Together, you will save the Emir. You and Evis will get the statue of Iblis. You there. Try walking through the door now. So at least we have one evil Grand Vizier. No, fool. Pass through. Oh, get out of the way. You have no idea how or why you got here, but it is nice to be able to help such a nice man. I cannot be mistaken. My translation of the prophecy must be correct. It must be you. Of all the stupid heroes in the world, I had to be cursed with you. You seem so nice. What is wrong? How does it go? For 1,000 years and a year, Iblis will be bound. I know that it has been 1,001 years to this very day, so that must be correct. Beneath the tombstones of the city that he once did found. This is the Forbidden City, no doubt about that. Then comes a hero from the Northland, led unto despair. You are the only hero that I have found recently. It must be you. And I have no doubt you will despair before I am through with you. Passing through the door unopened, that he will find there. The door! A cursed door! Why can you not pass through it? When the moonlight shines between the dragon's jaws, and is caught and held there by the scorpion's claws. Well, is that? Have we done that? The moon! It is not due to rise between the two constellations until tomorrow. How can I be wrong? Well, it sounds like it's because you didn't check your moon charts, buddy. I will not be denied. I cannot be wrong. It did not say 1,001 years and a day, no. But how can the moon be where it cannot be? You're the hero. Answer me how the moon can be between the dragon and the scorpion. Move the moon? Cannot move the pale moon. Move the dragon? Against the granite cliffs of the ancient city, the remains of an ancient city are slowly being entombed by the sands. Find that you have no desire to speak. Passing through the door. What is it about that door? Doors with stars, constellations. The scorpion and the moon are on the door. It must be when the moon shines upon the door that you may pass through it. Let me see. Where is the moon now? The moon is to the southeast, but the door is facing north. The moonlight will not pass over us enough to cast light upon the door. Why is this happening to me? After all these years of planning, how can so many things go wrong? Well, hero from the Northland, are you so powerful a magician that you can move the moon from its orbit and force it to shine on the door? Or are you so strong that you can bend light? What can you say or do that will let you pass the door? Can't speak? I can speak and move my arms again, but I can't move my legs. Well, hold on, idiot. Just think about how light bounces off surfaces. With the mirror of your pocket, carefully direct the reflected moonlight between the constellations. At last! Now how does the rest of the prophecy go? And at last the hero, he who waits behind, shall see, while Iblis rises by the Dark One, and the light shall flee, by the name of Suleiman, so shall this be. Now you know all you need to do. No, go in there and bring me the statue of Iblis. I should have written that down, huh? Okay. For a few moments, your mind is overwhelmed by the squalling, whirling wind. Then, the euphoric feeling starts to fade, and you stand alone in the darkness. The past few hours are hazy in your memory. You remember only one thing clearly. You are here to find the statue of Iblis. Okay. Glad I have oil and a lamp. Alright, replace that. And then, just put this up as a pause. Because these cats are right, it is their supper time. So I'm going to go deal with that. I'll be right back, gang. And we're going to find the statue of Iblis. Hang tight. Okay, back at her. On the note of cats are funny, before we continue, supper time, we have wet food. The cats have wet food. Lots of my food is wet, but not that wet food. Anyway, the cats have their wet food for supper. And breakfast and lunch are dry food, dental food. And so sometimes when I scoop the food out for them, Astra always is ready. She'll just eat her food. But Abra, the little white and gray one, who likes to drink from the glass, not from the tap upstairs, Abra sometimes is ready to just eat the wet food when I put it out, but sometimes it's just not enough. She wants a single dry food. So she'll go over to the food and she'll look at it and she'll look at me. She'll be like, it's missing something. And then I'll be like, would you like a single dry food, Abra? And she gets all excited. And I go and I get the one food and I show it to her and she's like, yes, yes. And I drop it in the wet food and she starts eating, but she doesn't, you'd think like she picks the dry food out and then she gets some of the taste of the wet food and now she's ready to eat it. No. Once I drop the dry food in there, she'll start eating the wet food. Just completely silly. She just thinks it seems, fancier. Okay. Here we are in the Forbidden City. Can I use the lamp? Yes, I can. Rocks glisten with moisture. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's not about like I need the taste of the wet food to enjoy the dry food. It's just it's more novel that way. Getting tired. Well, okay. So obviously, crossing here must involve that log. Wonder if I can catch it with the fetch spell. No. Well, maybe if I tried... No, because if the animation's not going to stop. I'm going to try one more time, but I don't see this working. Okay. What are my other spells? Open, detect magic, trigger, dazzle, zap, calm, flame dart, fetch, force bolt, levity, reversal. You know what? Why don't I just super confirm for myself? That's a way to drown. Swift current overwhelms you with emotions as it sweeps you off your feet and carries you away with it. Of course, but worth confirming. Okay. Is there any other magic in here? There's an aura of magic throughout this room. Oh, okay. But nowhere specific. Triggers another aim spell. Seemed too much to hope for. Grab log? I don't think so. Getting tired? Well, what do you want me to do? Sleep in a cave? Gosh, jump across? Probably not. Levitate is not going to let me move, right? No. Seems like somehow... What do I see? The glow in the cavern. Oh. That's why I said put it away, not throw it into the abyss. Alright. What's that hole over there? Can I look at? Great volumes of air being sucked into this small hole. Can I just step across on the log? Is it that simple? Like when it's here? Am I dexterous enough? Try jumping from the mossy bank by the falls. Okay. And again, there we go! It was the acrobatic solution. Perhaps there's also a mage solution, but that's the solution I came up with. Okay, so we got stuff being sucked in the hole here. Can I walk past the hole? Your foot slips in due to the force of the air rushing into that small opening. There's tremendous pressure from all the wind trying to surge into the hole, and you struggle to overcome it. But I overcame it. Whew, that was close. Can I stop it with the bellows? No. Can I climb this though? Yes, I can. I see different things up here. No. Can I walk across? Yes. Rekindle your lamp. The game will manage that for me now. That's nice. What's happening? There's a strong wind blowing against me. And I fell. The wind is at its worst as it comes from the passage above. There must be something you can do to stop its fury. Huh. Okay. Well. I mean, there must be something I can do. Is there any localized magic here? Mild feeling of residual magic in the room. Well, I can try using the bellows when I'm there. Not sure that'll be the answer, but very clever. Okay. Alternately, is there some way to block this hole? Careful examination of the air hole in the rocks above reveals there are loose stones that hold the structure together. There are small fissures running between its base and the rocks above. Okay, let's just save. Because I waste a ton of magic points trying to figure out how to do the thing here. Try other spells too, of course, but first. Rocks shake, but they're still well supported at the base. Is this the base? No. Is this the base? There we go. Feeling very heroic. As I head deeper into the mysterious cave where I've been misled and sent to recover a magic statue by an evil vizier. Which is as it should be in a story like this. And now, look at me, just strutting like a hero. Be very careful not to walk off the edge by mistake. Ooh, the heat of this room is painful. You feel the sweat pour down from you and hear it sizzle on the ground below. There's a distinct odor of brimstone around you. Well, first, let's see if we can release the water elemental. No. I look around. It was filled with molten lava and small geysers. Okay. Well, save. Let's find out how I die when I try to move here. This is just a timing puzzle. Like, you know, don't get roasted by the flames. Foot got on fire there. You stepped on something that wasn't quite rock. Solid rock. You felt the heat through your boot. It is just a timing and navigation puzzle, huh? Well, time to navigate. Well, what's going on here? You can see that you're on a ledge overlooking darkness. You can see something that appears deliberately fashioned across the brink, but you cannot tell what it is from where you are standing. Across what brink? Let's go to the edge and see if I can see it. Let's go as far over as we can. I suppose. Don't want to walk through the lava and the fire again. Any special magic in this room? Dormant magic. Okay. Falling. Bad. It worked, but it was bad. Let's try to find the classy way down, knowing that we have brute force at our backs if it comes to that. Okay, so deliberately fashioned across the brink. What is it? Look at the brink. No. Oops. That was one way down. I don't think I can climb down, huh? Huh? Causes a long wait. Considering your impressive skill at climbing, that wasn't exactly a brilliant maneuver. You're beaten, battered, and bruised, but you are down. Okay. Now I would love to solve this. But okay. There's something deliberately fashioned across the brink. What does that mean? What if I hit some things with force bolts? Can I pull out rope bridge or ladder? Do I have an item that would help a person climb down? I shouldn't spend too much time on a puzzle that I can also solve by falling and hurting myself. But, being a hero, I'd love to solve it if I could. In the clever and heroic way. Temporarily light it up in here with the dazzle spell. Long enough to see the thing. No, that's not how dazzle works. Okay. Screw it. We're down. It worked. It hurt a little. All you see is the pocket of a cavern in which you stand. Solid rock on all sides and a massive doorway. Well, I think I know the magic spell to use for this. It resists my spell. Well, the magic is dormant. Can it be triggered? You hear a deep echoing voice. None shall enter, none shall pass, but he who speaks the name of power. Now speak now the name of power. Iblis? You hear a roar of rocks collapsing in the distance. Crash of boulder upon boulder echoes through the cavern. I do not think these are correct. Word of power. Oh no. Oh no. The name of power. Name of power, power? Probably not. No. That is my last thought. The word of power. Oh no. This might tie in. Okay, here's one way I'm going to rely on Google here. Look for a transcript so I can remind myself what the hell the rest of the prophecy was, in case it's relevant. Got too into reading it and didn't write it down. Okay, boom. No? Here we go. This is down. Found. Doesn't it run away from there? Darkness by the power of my name. By the powers of all darkness, by the power of my name, shall your sword be mirrored outward, and your body be the same. Ask the hero, he who waits behind shall see. When Iblis rises by the dark one, and the light shall flee. By the name of Suleiman. It's worth trying. Yeah. Not the most heroic way to do it, but we've done it. Okay. The name of power. Ta-da! There you go. Take notes, kids. I should have just remembered that. I shouldn't have even needed a note to remember the one name that just came up at the end of the prophecy. But okay, hear a sound of thunder. Treasure room. I bet there's a rule where we don't touch the treasures that aren't the one we came for, right? In a roughly hewn cave or old mine. Is there any particular magic here? Probably not. Strong aura of magic is around the treasure in this room. An even stronger sense of magic radiates from the room beyond the fire door. Don't take the treasure. Take only the statue. And note, an advantage I have here is I did not bring a monkey with me. Oh, that's a cool effect. Not that cool, but kind of cool. Can I get descriptions? It's treasure of jewels and gold, yeah. Oh, is this treasure of weapons? Armor of gold. Amazing stuff. But I'm too strong-willed to be tempted. A glow illuminates this chamber. It flows from an object high atop the strange structure before you. At the sight of the glowing object, you feel irresistibly drawn forward. Your feet seem to move with a will of their own. But when I touch the statue, shouldn't the spell be broken? I guess we'll see. As you draw near, you see that the object is a statue made of crystal. A dark, shapeless form stirs within it. The crystal's cool glow is numbing. You feel compelled to pick it up, but as you reach out, you're suddenly unable to move. Fool! Some hero you are, a pawn of the very man you sought to destroy. Thanks to your help, I now have that through which I can summon the greatest destructive power ever known, Iblis himself. Do you know how long I have awaited this moment? 70 years. 70 years I have served the Dark Master while watching for the stars to align. 70 years I have spent learning the magic that controls men's minds and waiting for a fool to fulfill the prophecy for me. Tonight, as the moon rises between the scorpion's claws and the dragon's teeth, I shall begin the ritual that shall make me the master. I will control Iblis and thus control the world. While you, pawn of prophecy, shall remain behind in this tomb. You shall be he who waits behind. That's ominous. Farewell, hero. Well, we're doomed. It's hopeless now. That was fun while it lasted. See you later, gang. No. I think we can actually turn this around. I'm just kidding. I don't despair that easily. Can I look around? What else might I see? Structure in the center of the room is now dark, and a huge pile of boulders block the only door to the cavern. Yeah, so that's an issue. Well, large boulders surround the door. Well, of course. Something flashes in the darkness. Go over to it. Is it a ring? Is there a genie in a ring? You pick up the ring and read the inscription, "He who waits behind." So you put it on your finger, you twist it a bit to see its design, or because you're trying to awaken the genie of the ring. It's not my first Arabian Night. I may grant you 3 wishes, O Master of the Ring. What is your first wish? I wish to remove the boulders. Move boulders? It would take years to clear what... I've been in the ring so long I can't remember. I can grant you 3 wishes by the power of the ring. I can get you anything you want, as long as it is health, prowess, or teleporting you to Iblis. Okay. By my will, may you be well in all ways. Warm glow spreads through the body. I did it! My spell worked. What is your next wish, O Master of the Ring? Look at that. Full stats. You do prowess? Which skill or attribute do you want to increase? Oh, I'll probably just say it. I don't know. Let me look at my character sheet. I mean, honestly, given the way the situation is unspooled, I could probably use some more luck. By my power, may you have the skill of 10 men. Feel much more skilled? Gee, it's so nice when my magic actually works. You have but 1 wish left. Choose carefully, Master. By the way, I didn't even react to it, but great gag that you ask. Oh no, that's too much. I can't spend that much on luck. We gotta start this over. That's too impressive. I will choose magic. My core skill. Oh, better start moving these boulders. To years. Yikes. We don't have years. Get this ring. Boom. I wish for health. I did it. My spell worked. Yes, I wish for prowess. Magic, please. I love magic. Feeling way more skilled. Isn't it nice? That's how I feel. I should feel that way a lot now. That my magic is great. I should have wished for communication, but that'd be fighting the last battle. Oh, wish for teleportation. In the name of Suleiman bin Dawood the Binder, and by my power as he who waits behind, take us to Iblis. Haha. This Ad Evis has spent 70 years. Wow, what do you know? It worked. My magic really worked. We are now in what you call Raseir. This is as close to Iblis as I could get. There are some very powerful spells coming from that palace over there. We don't have much time. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay. Cool. Yeah, 75 years this Ad Evis has been waiting. And he did a terrible job in those 75 years of thinking through the prophecy and what it might mean. He did not, he thought he could fulfill the prophecy of he who waits behind. Didn't think that there might be someone waiting behind. Didn't think that in the treasure cave there might be a treasure that contained a djinn. This guy has not been reading his Arabian Nights, the 1001 Tales of Scheherazade, during his 75-year wait. Okay. I think this is where I don't actually want to stop right now. I want to stop pretty soon, and I don't want to rush the ending. So I think this is the spot to stop, to have a sequence ahead of me. So there's something to do next time. So I'm going to shut this down. And I think we'll call it for the day. So, man, this is exciting. This is such a good game. I am really, really... what a great time I've had with this game. And intend to continue having for at least one more day. Probably only one more day. And then, I bet I'll play this again in my life. As a thief. Make some use of that rusty nail. So, folks, if you stuck around to the end, thank you. I'm glad you stuck around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice right now. I'm still glad you stopped by. So thank you. We got stuff on the go this week. Tuesday, barring some disaster. But the disaster already happened. My buddy Greg will be here, and we'll pick back up with Downtown Neketsu Story Historical Period Drama. Downtown Neketsu Special Historical Period Drama. On Friday, I hope we can get the whole gang together for Friday Night Forgotten Circles. We finally beat this scenario that we've been doing, scenario 111. There's only 115 is the furthest this expansion goes. We beat scenario 111 finally. We've been trying it since July, and beating it, get this, did not unlock another scenario. So now we have to go back and try to find out what the hell is going on. And then Saturday, I shouldn't tempt the fates, but I'm going to say nothing will stop me from playing Starflight next Saturday, we're back here beating Quest for Glory 2. Oh, and on Wednesday, I'm going to try to beat Chrono Cross. So plenty on the go. If I don't beat Chrono Cross, I want to get at least visit those dragons and get back into Surge's skin and have only the end game ahead of me. So it's all coming to a head with every game I got going right now, which is exciting. Not only because they're all great games and I'm excited to see how they all wrap up, but because when I finish games, that means starting new games, which is exciting in its own right, including Ultima 7, but not only Ultima 7. I gotta think some more about what else I want to get into the mix. If I want to go right to Quest for Glory 3, it's gonna be hard to resist that temptation. I don't know. I got a week to think about my next step. And then a week after that. Anyway, this is a lot of fun. It's more fun when you folks stop by, so thank you. And until the next time that the Djinn drops us all into the same, as close as we can get to where we actually asked him to take us, take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.